Hey everyone, this is my podcast. This is Sinai Gez, and I'm talking today with Anna Olanovskaya from Armenia. Hi, Anna.
Hi, Sinai.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are
Ho-
you?
I'm great. How's the weather in Yerevan, Armenia?
Oh, it is cold.
Cold. Okay.
We
What?
are not usually having cold winters, but
Uh-huh.
today it is cold.
Uh-huh. Do you have snow there or not a lot or not at all?
No, it was snowing some days ago,
Ah, okay.
but now it's just cold.
Okay. So you're living in Yerevan. You born in Armenia, right? Or even in Yerevan, right?
Yes, I was
Born and
born
raised.
here. Yes, but then I moved to Moscow and
Uh-huh.
I lived there for 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
And last year I came back to Armenia because I always wanted to live here.
Uh-huh. Okay, nice. And you told me something interesting about your last name, Olanovskaya, which is like
My last name
Mhm.
is actually not Armenian. It
Uh-huh.
is not connected to Armenia. So
Okay.
my father is Jewish,
Uh-huh.
so it has some Jewish origin.
Uh-huh.
But as Armenia was a part of former USSR,
Mhm.
we had that Russian thing that the last name of a woman is different than man's last name. So my father is Ulanovsky
Mhm.
and mine is Ulanovskaya. That's why it
That's
is
pretty
so.
interesting. That's pretty interesting that you have a different last name than your father. It's pretty interesting, I have to
Uh,
say.
it's
Uh-huh.
not different actually.
Yeah, it's a little bit like
Just
slightly have a different
well,
ending, I
for
would
you
say.
it's different. Yeah, it sounds
It
different.
sounds a little bit, yes, it sounds. Yeah. Okay, so let's start from the first questions. What is
Mhm.
your favorite Armenian dish or snack, or even like
Okay, my
drinking, if you have something?
My favorite dish is dolma, which
Tolma.
is I can say it's 100% Armenian,
Okay.
but we consider it Armenian.
Uh-huh.
It is made of grape leaves,
Uh-huh.
stuffed with processed meat,
Okay.
and it is ate with yogurt and garlic. It's very tasty.
Grape
I
leaves.
have to.
Okay. I think that I. Okay. How does it call again?
It's
With rice,
we
maybe?
call it yeah, it has some rice,
Mm-hmm.
but it's mainly the meat.
Okay.
Just it's more, let's say, Mediterranean
Uh-huh.
cuisine, but we consider it our national dish. But and the other thing
Uh-huh.
is more Armenian. Is called sapas. It is kind of soup made of yogurt and wheat.
Okay.
Mm,
Is it something that you
yeah,
eat
it
in
is
the
very
morning
tasty.
or?
I should say that the food in Armenia is very tasty.
Uh-huh.
So you should visit. No,
Uh-huh.
I'm honest about this thing. It's
Okay.
very eco. We don't use all that chemical things,
Cool.
and yeah, the fruits and vegetables are just perfect. But I would recommend to visit
Wow, you're
in
really
summer.
selling Armenia. Wow. Okay, that's great. So
Well, no,
uh-huh.
I'm honest.
Okay, great, very good.
Everyone
That's
admits
the
that
way.
the food here is
Uh-huh.
just perfect, and you can eat it anywhere. I mean, any restaurant, any cafe, and it's very, very nice. I
So say again.
promise.
Tell me again the name of the dishes that you mentioned.
I said tolma,
Tolma is the
the
Greek.
meat,
Uh-huh,
yeah,
uh-huh. And
the
the other one?
grape leaves, and sapas is a kind
Sapas.
of soup. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I like it
Is it like a
very
cold
much.
soup or hot soup because it's had the yogurt in
Well,
it?
you
Or?
can eat it both cold
Mhm.
and hot.
Nice. And it's
It's
something that you
up
eat
to you.
in the morning or it's like a special
No,
event
it's not in.
maybe?
It's very, no, it's not
Not special. Mhm.
necessarily. You can eat it
Whenever you like.
anytime. Yeah,
Anytime. Great. Okay. And
yeah.
any like interesting beverage that you like there in Armenia? I don't know, like drinks that
Well,
you
we
prefer?
have a very nice wine here.
Uh-huh.
We have wineries. We have, yeah,
And it's also
if there are.
specific that you like.
Yeah, and I would mention Armenian cognac, which
Oh,
is brandy. which is very, very popular. And Winston Churchill was
Brandy
drinking
is
only
Armenian?
Armenian. Yeah, no, well, cognac is
Uh-huh.
French,
Uh-huh.
right? From
Okay.
France and from that particular place.
So
But Armenians make it here too, and it's very, very nice. So if there, I'm just, I'm just not into
okay,
drinking, so that's
great,
why
great. That's great, dude.
I
Yeah.
skipped it. But
Uh,
it's very nice.
okay, great. So, do you have what is your interesting pastime local? What do you like to do in Armenia in your leisure time?
Well, I would mention the wine day we have here. We
Uh-huh.
have a lot of wineries, I have already said, and we have a day when the central streets are closed and
Mhm.
people drink wine there. There are a lot of wineries, a lot of wine, and it's a nice day if we are speaking about some local thing.
Yeah, 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 sure.
Of course. Mhm.
Mhm. So what do you mean? You have like it's a one it's a day, it's a one day in the year, or it's going every
Well,
week,
it's
or
not one day.
Mhm.
There are few days like that. This
Cool.
year, it wasn't organized because of the war and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, we're having it. We are having few days a year, and it's very nice. People are dancing, drinking that
Cool.
wine. Yeah, there are no cars,
So it's like
and
they close the
it's
street
nice.
and people are
Yeah,
drinking wine,
yeah.
basically.
It's the central street.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's so. How often does it happen? Every week, every month, every.
No, it's spring and fall and summer maybe, but
Cool.
no, winter. In winter, Armenia is very boring place. I
Okay.
wouldn't recommend
So
to
it's a good time to
visit.
do a
Yeah.
podcast when nothing happened. So, so what is like? So it's like every season you have like one day, or it's like a event or festival, or it's something.
Yeah, it's like a festival. It's few days.
Cool, cool. So how do you call it in Armenian? What's the name for it in Armenian?
Guinea, it's wine.
Uh
Ginu
huh.
Paraton, and Paraton, it's festival. Ginu Paraton.
Dinu Paratom.
Guinea, Guinea.
Dini Paratom.
Guinea, the first is
Gini,
G, Guinea,
Gini,
Guinea.
Gini Paratom.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I know that one. Okay, amazing. Um, do you have like a favorite local music or movie or theater show, something that you like specific about like Armenian culture?
Of course, we have a lot of Armenian singers and stuff like that. But I would mention my all-time favorite,
Uh-huh.
originally Armenian, but he lived in France, Charles Aznavour, which probably you know too.
Yeah, no,
And
actually,
of course,
you told me about this, and I was shocked that he's Armenian.
yeah, he was Armenian and he did a lot for Armenia. He was a very nice person,
Uh-huh.
and I really like his songs, of course, his music, and
Uh-huh.
of course, System of a Down,
which
which
is which is which is such amazing that System of a Down is
yeah.
Armenian. I also like this band and they're amazing, and they're also like
Uh,
very patriotic about Armenian, right? They're
yes,
very like
and they were involved into all this politics and the
yes.
life of our country. So it's very nice. They're helping, and I like
It's
them too, of
amazing that
course.
they're so like connected to Armenia after I think that they
Hmm.
haven't lived there for I think most of their lives, right? They're not live there.
Yes, but they were some of them were born here,
Mhm.
so they never forget about their roots.
Yes, it's amazing. And also, we have to mention like Kim Kardashian, which is Armenian, which is also shocking for
Yes,
me.
yes, yes, yes.
You have like a very, I don't know, like very big influential community there in the US,
We
right?
have
Like a
a
big
big
community in the US.
diaspora,
Yeah,
like
yeah, that's one.
Jews. Yes.
Yes. No, but very like, Charles Navor, System of a Down, Kim Kardashian, not in the same level, I have to say, but still, like very famous, I would say, or influential characters. And you're a pretty small nation, right? You're like a couple of millions there.
Yeah,
Pretty
only 3
crazy.
million live here, but there are a lot of Armenians all over the world because and after the genocide,
Yeah.
Armenians like were spread like
Yeah,
Jews.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're very like we have a lot of common
Yeah, I think that
things.
we do. I think that we do have a lot in common, So,
And as I'm half Jewish, half Armenian, I should be some kind of very special and
yes, I
smart.
think when you think about it, you really like can't avoid from like very I think this I have to say like very I don't know like bad history, in both sides you have like a
Yeah.
very depressing history as a Jew and as Armenian. I mean, wow, yeah. So, but I don't know. It's super interesting because I think that the Jewish community there is pretty small, right? Or like basically
Yes.
you
Yes, you
and
are
a couple of
right.
other people, right?
And after the collapse of Soviet Union,
Mhm.
they immigrated, and there are very few Jews now
So
here.
you're a very rare human being,
Yeah.
Jewish Armenian
Yes.
who lives in
Yeah.
Armenia. So I mean, you're like they have like only like few of you, people like you, right? I'm guessing.
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
very rare. You're very
But
unique.
still, we have the community.
Yeah, the Jewish community there. It's still like,
Yes.
but still
Yes.
functioning.
Yes, yes, of course. We always celebrate all the holidays, all the
Cool.
Jewish holidays. Yeah, we have some Hebrew classes.
Amazing.
Just it's kind of stopped now because of the COVID,
Yeah,
but not
sure.
because it's closed or something. No.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Amazing. So, related to the other question, I'm going from the previous question. I'm going to the next one. Do you have like a favorite local sound? Something that you sound and you say, "Wow, this really reminds me of Armenia," or "This is like really sound like home."
Yeah, we have that Armenian duduk, which you
Duduk.
probably know. Yeah,
I don't know
it's
what it is. Tell me.
ancient Armenian woodwind music instrument, and it is made
Duduk.
of apricot wood. Yeah, yeah.
Cool. So that do you know how to play it?
No, of course,
Cool.
no,
And it's something that you can
no.
hear. It's that you can hear. I don't know, when you go in the street. It's something that is very popular, or not at all, or only in music
It
festivals.
is popular. It's ancient, but there are some new, versions. And even if
Duduk.
you
Cool.
watch some Hollywood movies, you will definitely hear the sounds of duduk. It's very like unique. I will send you
Cool.
some records.
Cool. 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 So Duduk.
So
I didn't hear about that.
yeah, it's nice.
Do you have what is your favorite or interesting custom in your country? Some, I don't know, like tradition that weird or interesting, or something that is very unique there that you like?
Well, I would say that for New Year's, we always visit each other. We should visit all the friends and family members.
Cool.
And you always have guests. You go to that guest thing, and you should go personally and wish that Happy New Year. You should eat. It's usually the same food
Okay.
in every house.
What food? What kind of food?
Well, some meat.
Okay. Okay.
It's tasty, but
Uh-huh.
but
Lot of
it's the
meat.
same.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if I'm not mistaken, it's not it's taking like 8 days, right? It's not like only in New Year's Eve. It's like
Yes, of course,
great.
even more than 8 days. And we have it's
Cool.
because it's New Year's and Christmas. Armenian Christmas is
Mhm.
January 5th. By the way, Armenia is the first country who adopted Christianity. So
So
we
you.
we are not very religious. Let's say the truth.
Okay.
But it's more like a holiday. It's not very some people go to church, but it's
So
not
it's like the
like
5th is January, not like this.
yeah
25.
yeah
It's December.
no.
So you just you created like a new event for you. That's it. You just invented this date, or
no, we it's just our
you're
church.
Christian? You're a Christian. Christmas.
Yeah, our church is so they have their own calendar, and it's
Cool.
that
Interesting.
like
So,
That.
so you're doing it like for 8 days. You go to meet your family and friends, eat the same food, and just celebrating like the beginning of the year for 8 days. Wow, that's very long time.
But it's nice because you see all
Sure.
the people you haven't seen, and I
Cool.
missed that a lot when I was in Moscow.
Cool.
It's maybe it sounds weird, but it's very nice. I love traditions.
No, no, no. It sounds amazing. I have to say that it sounds amazing to celebrate 8 days. It's amazing to
It's
have this.
we meet, we laugh, we talk, we
Cool.
eat.
Cool.
That's
Cool.
cool. Yes.
Do you have a name for this time? That in Armenia, how do you call
No,
it?
it's not just Northari, New Year's. Northari.
Nordat,
Nor it's new. Yeah, and year is Tari.
Nuridari? Noridari?
Northari. Nor, it means new.
Nordari. This is
Yeah.
a very interesting language, I have to say. And if you can like say some Armenian words during this interview, it will be great. If you can.
Yes,
So
of course I
just
can, and it is quite complicated. Bari.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so
Means
Bari.
good.
This is like one of my
But,
favorite Armenian words. Bari mean good, right? And Bari
yeah.
Louis is good morning,
Mhm.
which is like
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know. When I heard it the first time, I think that you're like fooling me because Bari Louis it sounds like someone's name, right? You know, Bari Louis. Sounds like a person's name.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Bari,
Bari, it's more not good, but kind.
kind. Okay, so
Kind.
you have a
Yeah.
kind morning. Bari Louis is like kind
Morning.
morning.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
So I really like the word
Yeah.
Bari. I really like it. And you told me to me it before, and I even used it. You know, it just Bari all the time. So it's amazing. So it's kind, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
What is your favorite local smell? Something that you.
Well, local smell for me is the smell of the apricot.
Okay.
Apricot is our national fruit, and
Oh, I
even
didn't know
its
that.
Latin like name is
Uh-huh.
Prumus armenica, which means Armenian plum. Apricot is very, very delicious here. We have it at the end of June and July. We don't have it like all the time within it,
Okay.
and
That's
it
your national
smells
fruit.
and tastes. Yes,
So
and
how does
it's
it?
just perfect. If you
Okay.
haven't tried Armenian apricot, it means you haven't tried
Cool.
anything in
So,
your
so,
life.
so, so you have like dishes with apricot that you that like
Well, of course, yes, but
Mhm.
we prefer to eat it like just as a fruit.
just like that without like adding anything
Yeah,
to it. Cool.
yeah,
So I didn't know that apricot is your national fruit. What does it mean that it's
yes,
your
yes.
national fruit? Like you celebrate the apricot? Do you have like a day for apricot or what does it mean?
No, we don't have a day for apricot, but
You maybe you should. Maybe you should have. Maybe you should. It's an idea.
maybe,
Think about that.
maybe,
Think about that. You
maybe.
have like an apricot day. How do you say apricot in Armenian?
Tsiran,
Iran.
tsiran, it's
Tsiran,
tsiran.
tsiran, tsiran. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Apricot. Okay, that's something new. I didn't know that it's your national.
And we even have the color of the apricot in our flag. It's orange, let's say, but
Whoa,
we say tiranaguin, like the
cool.
color of the apricot.
So
Yeah.
how does it smell? How like a apricot blossom smells? It's like sweet smell or?
Yes, it is kind of sweet,
Mhm.
and
I
I
know
can't
apricot. I know
describe it. I'm sorry.
apricot in Israel is like it's for me. It's reminding the seed of it. We play with it. I don't know if you have it in Armenian, but we played it. We call it
Yes, of course we
dogoim.
have, and we always eat the stone of the apricot.
Re-
It's very sweet inside.
So you break it and then it.
Yes, yes.
Really?
Try it. You haven't tried it? It's very tasty. Try it. Yes.
We take the stone of it, like the seed, and play it. We like when I was a kid, I was like trading it and like have like games with it with the stone. I don't know if you have this also. You eat the
Yes, we have. We were
call
making
it gogoim,
some.
gogoim in Israel. Really?
We don't have any name for that, but we were making kind of musical, not musical instrument, but you know, it has some special sound when you I can't even explain what we did with it.
Shaking it, maybe when you shake it, it sounds like
not shaking, but kind of you should do some things that it sounds so, you know. I can't explain it. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool. No, but it's
I wasn't ready.
No, it's totally okay. So it seems that you really take serious apricot. It's great. You have it in your flag. You have it. Great. Okay, this one is gonna be great because I want to ask you, what is your favorite Armenian words or idioms, or you know, something. For start, Bari, I'm guessing, but you know, you should say what is your favorite word.
We already also have Bari is my all-time favorite because you like it.
No, but it's a great word, I have to say.
We have, we have the word Achbet, which means brother. I guess you have Achi, yeah?
Yes.
Or something like that. Brother. How do you say?
How do you say it?
And Achbet.
Achbesh. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Achbesh.
Yeah.
And
it
you
is
call
like
it's popular?
It's more, it's very popular. It's more like men use it more. Like they say Achbesh to all the guys.
Okay. Achbesh. Great.
But it means brother. And also I like the word which means thank you in Armenian because it is very long and complicated and not easy to pronounce.
Go ahead.
It is Shnor HaGalutun.
Wow.
It means thank you.
So it seems that you don't really like to say thank you in Armenia, maybe because it makes it so, or you need to really, really mean it. Maybe that's the reason you really mean.
Well, we often use merci, like French word.
And also in Iran they use merci, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Okay. The Armenian word is Shnorakalutsun.
Wow, this is, if you say thank you in Armenian, you really mean it, right? Because it's so difficult to say it. I want to try to say it. Say it again. Teach me how to say it. Miri Kalitson.
Shnor HaGalutsun.
Shnor
HaGalutsun.
Shnor HaGalutson. Shnor HaGalutson. Shnor HaGalutson.
Perfect.
Wow, great, thanks. Do you have like any interesting idiom or sentence or phrases that you use in Armenia to express?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, we say this. Okay, I'll say in Armenian and then translate. We say "Yerungunes gluchet kori," which means if you have nails, scratch your head. Like it means that don't wait for anyone to help you. Help yourself.
Cool. Like because you think when you scratch your head with your nails. That's what it means. You need to think for yourself, maybe. Maybe that's what it means.
Yeah.
Cool.
It means like don't wait for anyone to help you. Do things yourself.
Cool. This is great. Can you repeat it, please?
Yerung unes gluchet kori.
Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Do you have like a favorite curse word in Armenian?
You know, with these words in Armenia, it is not common to use it, especially when there are ladies in the room, and absolutely not nice to use any words like that. Even some people can fight with you if you do so, you know. We never use like words like, I don't know, like in English it's very okay to say, I don't know, fuck
no, sure.
But in Armenian it is absolutely not. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling your.
No, it's great. First of all, it seems
but we
Armenian
have
very
some
polite.
words we use, more polite words. Like we have the word apush.
Apush,
which means distracted. Like you you are not attentive, you are like
Wow.
distracted. Apush.
Apush.
And
Okay.
yeah,
So
we also use,
Mhm.
we can say anasun, which means animal. Animals are called anasun, so we can say this to a person
if
who
someone
is
is
not
acting like in
nice.
a wild way.
Yeah, and not even yeah, in a wild way, let's say.
Wow.
And
Okay.
we also can say esh, like it means donkey. When a person is stupid, we can say esha. He's a donkey.
Wow.
He's
So
stupid.
that relatively for a very polite nation, you have a lot of like curse words. Very not curse, but very I would say not very nice words to
Yeah, we all also
insulting
have
words.
curse words, but I'm
But it's
saying
bad.
we never use it. Like
Okay.
maybe some men when they speak to each other, but never any lady. We
Sure.
are very traditional, and
Sure. It's okay.
like ladies never use such words.
Sure. Can you tell me like a local Armenian joke or some funny
Joke,
story
you
or?
know, there is one story which is, I think, which describes Armenia
Go
when the
ahead.
aliens are flying over Armenia, and
Uh-huh.
the guide is telling, this is Armenia,
Mm-hmm.
and Armenians live here.
Mhm.
They survived genocide, passed through wars, but they survived. And
Mhm.
one of the aliens asks if they have tried
Mhm.
some poison for rats to kill the you know, it's hard to translate,
What
but
do
I
you
mean it
mean?
is hard to like to
Explain.
destroy us. The meaning of this
Oh, so
joke
maybe
is
so
this,
you
that
like
that
joking
we
that they
are
try
like
everything.
seeds, you know, we survived.
You like what? You like what?
You are we were like seeds, you know, we survived the genocide, all that stuff, but we are still alive.
Okay, so
The
so like
meaning
they
of
try
it.
to okay, that's very do you have
They
another one?
tried to
They try to kill you in any other
kill
way,
us,
but
but
they didn't made it. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, you're very. It seems like a
Uh,
very
I,
stubborn in story. Sorry.
I was thinking about this, but this story was the only one I could think
Okay.
of. You
That's
know,
okay.
um,
Do you have like a favorite local figure, someone in Armenia that you adore or like or appreciate?
well, local figure. I would say that we have our. Yes, I would mention, you know, there is guy, his name is Nubar Afeyan, and he of course doesn't live here. He lives in
Mm-hmm.
America, but he has biotechnological company Moderna, and he is our like Elon Musk, and
Okay.
his company even invented some sort
Vaccination
of
for
vaccine from
the
COVID
COVID.
and stuff,
Cool.
and he's a very smart, so I would say his name.
So he's Armenian,
Yeah, he's Armenian, of course.
and he's famous there. He's famous over there, or
Yes, he is. He is
cool.
famous here, of course. Yes.
Do you have any
Uh-huh.
interesting holiday or day? I mean, you mentioned the wine day, but I don't know, like very more like maybe nationalistic or
Yeah, of
traditional
course
day
we
that you
have.
like.
I wanted to tell you about my all-time favorite holiday, which
Go
is
ahead.
called Vartavar. We Armenians were pagan before we became Christian, so
Okay.
there are some holidays, very ancient holidays, which the church adopted later. And
Okay.
we have this holiday once a year. It happens in summer. It changes, like, you know, like Jewish holidays,
Mm-hmm.
they change every year, so it changes. But usually it's the hottest day of the year, so it's very
Okay.
hot, and people pour water on each other, like
Okay.
on people passing
Oh,
by
I think that you told me
everywhere.
about this day. I think that you told me
Yeah, it's
it's like
my all-time
Shavuot.
favorite holiday, and if you appear in Armenia, you should be ready. If you go out, there is no like, I want, I don't want, I'm
Nobody
sick, I
cares.
have a cell phone and stuff like that. No, you are passing, and they
You
are
need to be
pouring that
prepared.
water on you.
You need to be
It
prepared
is,
to
yes,
getting
it
wet
is.
in this way.
all the people, like old, young, men, women, everyone plays it, and it's very,
Cool.
very like happy and nice day. It's my all-time favorite. I always play with my kids.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
Yeah,
So what's
tourists like it.
what's the name again of this day?
Vartavar. Vartavar.
What does it mean?
Vart, it is
Water, maybe?
it is
No.
rose.
Rose. Okay, rose.
Yeah.
Vartavar.
So it has some origin connected to rose. But and also there is one more holiday
Go
which
ahead.
is interesting, which is going to happen soon. Like it is, when people celebrate the Valentine's Day, we have
Yeah.
another holiday which is called Tarandes, which during which couples newly married or engaged jump over the fire. They make
Wow.
fire and they should jump, so it means that they will be happy if they jump together.
Cool. So they need like to hold hand and jump above the fire.
And they need not to die. Yes.
So it's like you like a lot of like you doing like a family or friends gathering. You start the fire.
Yes,
and then
they do
couple
family and friends gathering. They some restaurants, they can have it in the yard and people come
Cool.
and then
And then you like both of the couple holds hands and like jump above the fire.
Yes.
Cool. Do you need to say something during this, like greeting or?
No.
This is nice. And how many times do they need to jump? Just once or?
Just once.
Cool. So say again the name of this event
Tarandes. Tarandes. Now it is
Tarandes.
called like Tarandes. It's an old name. Now it is called Tiarnantaraj. It is very difficult. You're not going to remember.
No. But I want to say. But I want to understand what does it mean? What's the meaning of these words?
Well, about Tarandes, I will not be able to explain, I guess.
Okay, but, and the newer one, the new word, what does it mean?
Well, it is just the ancient name.
Okay,
I
it's
don't know
just the
what
name
does
of the.
it
Okay,
mean.
got it.
Yeah.
And again, you said something about the day before, about the hottest day that you throw water. Well, you said something about rose, but you didn't say what the.
Yeah,
what
Vartavar. It is called Vardavar. Vart, it is
the
rose.
was and davar. What is davar?
Well, Var, it is. If we don't take it with Vartavar, just Var, it is bright. But in this particular word, I guess it has another meaning. But I don't know.
Okay, great. That's actually a very interesting story about the both of them. These traditions, very interesting.
Yes, I like traditions.
Yes, it's nice. It's nice. Do you have like a favorite place in Armenia?
Yes, of course I do, and maybe it's not the best place, but for me, I like it. It's called Cascade. It's a lot of stairs. I've even sent you the photo, I guess. It's a lot of stairs, and it has some modern art museum inside, but it's a lot of stairs, and all the city is seen. So, for example, when I work out in the morning, I always go climb that stairs. And,
so it's in Yerevan. It's in Yerevan.
Yeah,
okay,
it's in Yerevan, and it's in the center. It's the very center of Yerevan, and I see the city, and I feel the smell. I see the I don't know, mood, and I like it very much. It's a nice and beautiful place.
Can you smell apricot from there?
Not really, because apricot trees are somewhere, in
outside
the villages or something.
Yeah. Got it.
No, not in the center, but no, we have some apricot trees.
In the city. Cool.
Yeah, in the city, but it's not like.
Yeah, it's not very. I guess it's it's not like in the village. It's not like okay. So any other place that you like in Armenia in general, or in Yerevan, or?
We have a lot of ancient like churches, temples, and it's very nice. Yeah, we have very beautiful Lake Sevan, which is in mountains
Okay.
Armenia is in mountains.
Yeah.
Everything is in mountains here, and it is very beautiful.
Cool, cool,
It's
cool.
the water is very very cold even in summer,
Hmm.
and it's dangerous to swim. But of course, people swim there.
Of
but,
course,
but
of course.
yeah,
I think that
but
Armenians
it's
are
very
tough people,
beautiful.
right? They're not afraid of jumping above fire or throwing, they're not afraid of this.
No, we are
So,
brave,
yes, it seems that you're brave.
and we are
Uh,
survivors.
yes,
So
yeah,
even
you
COVID
survived.
survivors.
Totally COVID survivor, genocide survivor, fire
Yeah,
survivor, water survivor. You're like a very, very brave nation.
yeah,
Um,
we are.
okay, so this is like something interesting, I think. What do you like about Armenian culture, about Armenian?
Uh, yeah, I like that Armenia is a very friendly, warm,
Yes, it
sunny, and
sounds like that. Yes, it sounds like.
hospitable country. We are very like kind people live here. They even if you are a stranger, a tourist, they can invite you to their house. They are not
Cool.
afraid. They can invite you. They will feed you. They will, I don't know,
Take
they'll
care of you.
make it so that yes, they care for you. They are not indifferent. Like when I lived in a very big city like Moscow, I've
Hmm.
seen that, I don't know, you can die and no one pays attention.
Oh,
And for me, it is very important that people are very supportive,
cool.
and they are never
Even
indifferent.
strangers, you say.
Yes, even a stranger,
Cool.
even a tourist, they want to show the best of their country.
Amazing.
So
So
they
no,
are
it's
kind,
yeah,
and I
very.
like it.
They're Bari.
Their
This.
body. And I felt that in Israel too, especially when
Yes.
you have I don't know, when you go to hospital. Unfortunately, I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
it
yeah.
a lot in Israel, and
Mhm.
I feel that people are very friendly, they are supportive, they want to know what happened to help you somehow to, and it is important.
Yeah, like you said, I think that there's some resemblance between Armenians and Israelis or Jews in that sense. I
Yes,
think it's small brave nations that try
and smart.
and smart. Oh, sure, thanks.
Yeah.
Great, and of course, Armenian sounds very smart and kind people. Amazing. And the other side of this is what do you want to change in Armenia? Is there anything that you think that needs to be
Well, I would
better?
change. There are a lot of things to change. I would change the thing that Armenians always blame someone for their,
Their
for their
mistakes.
failures.
Hmm.
They don't try to change themselves, but they are trying to say this one was guilty. I don't know.
Okay.
Russia was guilty. America. I would change that. I
Hmm.
think
Hmm.
that we should try to, especially after this war, we
Hmm.
should try to find things in ourselves, to change our country ourselves, and not to rely on anyone.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I think I would change, people from that side, that everyone should admit that he or she should do something,
To take
not to wait
responsibility.
for anyone. Like you like that proverb, like "Եղուն գունես գլուխդ քորի." You should help
Oh,
yourself.
okay. Oh, like with the
The one I
nails. You
mentioned.
need to
Yeah, with
scratch
the
your head with
nails,
your
with the
own
nails.
nails.
Yeah,
Great,
yeah, yeah,
great.
yeah.
It's a good one. And where do you see Armenia from your perspective in the next 5 or 10 years? Where does it go?
Well, I'm trying to be optimistic, maybe not very realistic, but I
Uh-huh.
hope that we will be an economically flourishing country with
Hmm.
advanced technologies, because
Okay.
we have a lot of IT specialists, we have a lot of technologies, brains,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
we are smart, and
Cool.
we
Cool.
already have a lot of centers for that.
Hmm.
And I think that we should go that way, because we don't have any gas, or and we are not a rich country, but we are
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
smart and we should use it. And
So you think that
that,
Armenia is going to be like much better in technology and stuff like that, less about like I don't know, maybe natural resource or
yes,
uh-huh.
I think that especially now when
Yeah,
you
sure.
know we lost the war and we are not the winners anymore. We should think
By the way,
of making Armenia strong.
let's talk a little bit about this war. Is it really over? That the Nagorno-Karabakh? Let's put
Well,
things
it
in
is.
context. We're talking about
It
the
is
last
over.
conflict, right? The last conflict in Nagorno-Karabakh with
Yes.
Azerbaijan, by the way, right?
Yes.
That you're not a big fan of, if I'm not mistaken, right? Armenia don't really like them. So what's really like happened like in the end of it? What's the
You know,
result?
it was not only Azerbaijan. If they were fighting alone, I have no doubts that we would win. Just the thing was that Turkey helped them in every possible way, and we are only 3 million, and they're a lot.
So,
and
so,
they
so,
have
so,
the,
so how does it end? I mean, now is it peaceful in
like,
Armenia, or we still have?
Well,
like,
in Armenia, it is peaceful. Just we gave a lot of territory, and a lot of people are homeless now.
Oh, wow!
The government is trying to help. People are trying to help. Like each, you know, that's what I like about Armenians too. They are very united. They help. Like every person helps, you know, every person. There is no one
amazing.
who people give their salary to these funds, to these people. They adapt these people to their houses, and I don't know, we help each other. But the situation is so that a lot of people died. It's more than 5,000 soldiers, you know, and for the country with 3 million of population, it is
it's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot. So basically now it's over, and I don't know, there's I don't know,
there are some Russian forces in Nagorno-Karabakh, in the border, and I hope it's over.
Yeah. Let's hope so, that the peace will remain in Armenia. So thanks a lot for participating in that.
Thank you. It was so interesting, and I always admire that you think of methods to unite people. You know, it is so interesting. Yes,
that's so kind of you. That's so body of you to say that. That's so body of you to say that.
It's very honest opinion, and I think all your friends have it. Thank you, Sina. You do a great job.
Anna, thanks. And how can I greet you to in goodbye in Armenian? How can I say, like,
it's another difficult word.
Yeah, go ahead.
It is tsotesutsun.
Wow.
Tsotesutsun means like Italians have arrivederci, till we meet, like.
Oh, great. So
tsotesutsun.
This is a very breaking my teeth. Let's try again.
Tsotesutsun. You can say bye.
This is too soon. This is too soon.
Tsotesutsun, yeah.
Tsotesutsun.
You sound Chinese, you know.
Yes. Yes. Anyway, so great talking to you. It was super interesting. I learned so much about Armenia. And thanks a lot, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too. You too. Have a nice day. Bye.